Imagine a world where a secret network of powerful women quietly steers the course of global events, their influence felt in every corner of major industries. What if I told you these women share a common bond, their Jewish heritage? In this video, we'll delve into the lives and legacies of 25 remarkable Jewish women who have amassed extraordinary wealth and wield immense power. From humble beginnings to the empires they've built, we'll uncover their stories and explore how they've secretly shaped the world we live in today. Number 1. Miriam Adelson. At the top of our list is Miriam Adelson. She is the widow of the casino mogul Sheldon Adelson, who died recently. Just after his death, she had an estimated net worth of $28.2 billion, making her one of the richest Jewish women in the world. But Miriam isn't just a billionaire's wife. She's a powerful force in her own right. Miriam was born into a well-to-do family in Israel in 1945. Her father had several movie theaters, an interest that kindled Miriam's interest in business. Miriam studied medicine and graduated a qualified physician. In 1986, the Israeli Ministry of Health sponsored her mission to the United States. It was there that she met Sheldon Adon. The two lovebirds got married in 1991, and together they constructed an empire. She was also behind many business decisions that made Sheldon a great businessman. Miriam only took it a step further after the death of Sheldon to continue growing her enterprise. The most iconic would be the Venetian in Las Vegas, inspired by their honeymoon in Venice, and that is one of the largest hotels in the world. Overall, her story speaks about her influence on the greatest city around the world. Number 2. Jacqueline Mars. Jacqueline Mars is one of the top personalities in the global food industry. She belongs to the family that founded Mars Inc., a candy empire that consumers associate with M&M's, Snickers, and more. But Jacqueline is no mere heiress. She is a real leader. After graduation, Jacqueline was employed in her family's business, but she never could suffice to care for what her family had achieved. She worked on innovation and new products and on how best to produce them. Her strategy of keeping Mars Inc. a private company helped them focus on long-term goals rather than just profits. One of Jacqueline's key achievements was the takeover of Wrigley, one of the world's largest manufacturers of chewing gum. The process definitively marked Mars Inc. as a global leader in the confectionery industry. The story of Jacqueline shows how a vision and strategic thinking combination may make a family business turn into a global powerhouse. Number 3. Martine Rothblatt. Martine Rothblatt is a woman who made groundbreaking innovation out of personal tragedy. She co-founded Sirius XM Radio, but the real wealth came from biotechnology. Her journey into biotech began when her daughter was diagnosed with a rare, life-threatening disease. Determined to save her daughter, Martine used the money from the proceeds of the IPO by Sirius XM to set up a foundation. She then hired a retired pharmacist as the CEO of the company to prepare a drug not existing in the market. Through her, her daughter lived, and through her company, a biotech giant was born. Martine is a billionaire in her net worth today. This, perhaps, is one of the most powerful stories about determination and love that had an outcome in extreme success. She did not just form a successful company, she saved the life of her daughter and revolutionized the biotech industry. Number 4. Sherry Arison. Sherry Arison inherited a huge fortune from her father, Ted Arison, who founded Carnival Cruise Lines. But Sherry didn't just kick back and live a high life. She built on her family's empire even further. Sherry is in charge of a $4.4 billion business empire in the fields of banking, real estate, and infrastructure. She manages her family's fortune through one of Israel's largest financial institutions, Bank Hapoalim. Other than her activities in the bank, Sherry holds a substantial interest in sustainable development. She is the founder of MIIA, a company dedicated to water-saving technology in an effort to curb the increasing problem of water shortage in the majority of urban centers all over the world. It is for this role that she plays, the integration of business profitability and social responsibility that separates her from the rest of the billionaires. Her story reminds us that wealth can be deployed for a good cause. Number 5. Sheryl Sandberg. Many of you may be familiar with Sheryl Sandberg. She is one of the powerful ladies in tech, being the chief operating officer at Facebook. However, the journey to the top was not a walk in the park. By the time Sheryl had left the World Bank and was an advisor to the U.S. Treasury, she had excelled in her career. Mark Zuckerberg, in 2008, had sent her an invitation to join his early-stage company. She was the one who made Facebook jump from a common social network to a multi-billion-dollar tech giant. One of the great things she did was to create the business model for advertising for Facebook. With her steer, the company's advertising revenue kept on hitting new heights, making Facebook one of the key players in the technology industry. Sheryl's story is proof that strategic vision and leadership can influence a company's success. Number 6. Tory Burch. Tory Burch is another strong Jewish lady who has come up in the fashion industry. She began designing clothes by mixing boho with preppy styles in her kitchen. Her unique designs really caught on with friends and family very quickly. In 2004, Tory opened her first store in New York. The instant hit of Tory's store appealed to both the fashion lovers and celebrities. The designs of Tory, which emanate comfort, elegance, and modernity all at once, sufficiently meet the needs of the contemporary woman. But Tory didn't leave it just to brick-and-mortar stores. She put up her website in 2005 and was one of the pioneers in e-commerce. Today, her brand is worth over $1 billion. The trajectory that Tory has walked from her kitchen to being a fashion mogul is a tale of creativity, hard work, and pure determination. Number 7. Linda Resnick. Linda Resnick and her husband Stuart own The Wonderful Company, which is behind products like Fiji Water and Palm Wonderful. But Linda's path to becoming an agriculture tycoon began with just an idea: doing well by doing good. Born Linda Ray Harris, she embarked on her professional life by founding her own advertising firm at the age of 19. Upon marrying Stuart Resnick, the two of them managed to found a wide-ranging business, from fresh flowers to agriculture. In California's Central Valley, the couple purchased large holdings and developed fruit crops like almonds and citrus. They had a special interest in the organic food business and established The Wonderful Company, which has expanded to become an international brand. The basic essence of Linda's tale is that creativity, vision, and excellent business skills can be very rewarding. Number 8. Katie Roden and Kathy Fields. Behind one of the most effective skincare brands in America are Katie Roden and Kathy Fields, whose story began in the 1990s when they had created a breakthrough line of acne treatments. Their 3-step program became a sensation and is trusted by millions. In 2002, they co-founded Rodan and Fields, which produced products for the anti-aging market. They used a direct selling approach, and sure enough, it worked. Rodan and Fields rose like a meteor and, in no time at all, became America's favorite skincare brand. A few years later, in 2016, the combined net worth of Katie and Kathy finally reached $1.1 billion on account of matching clinical research with a business model that positions its customers as brand ambassadors. Number 9. Elaine Wynn. Elaine Wynn, together with her husband, Steve, invested in a real estate and entertainment business empire, grossing in Las Vegas. She ranks today among the rich female personalities globally, with $2 billion worth of wealth. Elaine's life took a turn in 1963 when she married Steve Wynn, who was an ambitious real estate developer. It was at this point that they made revolutionary advancements in the casino and hotel business. The major turning point in their careers came with the launch of the Mirage Hotel in the late 1980s. Quickly, the Mirage became a landmark for Las Vegas, already redefining the luxury and entertainment to be offered. She was instrumental in every endeavor they had, contributing key ideas and strategies. Hers is truly a story of the power of teaming with someone else to build a successful business. Number 10. Susan Wojcicki. It is Susan Wojcicki, the lady who has made YouTube what it is today. A global powerhouse. She was one of the early employees of Google, instrumental in its success. But the call that definitely set her apart from the rest was acquiring YouTube. YouTube had great potential in the eyes of Susan. Once she headed it, YouTube had already grown from that primitive website for sharing videos to a giant entertainment platform. Over 2 billion people around the world use YouTube. But Susan did not just leave that behind. She was also a prime mover behind the design of Google's online advertising platform, AdWords and AdSense. This work helped cement her status as a leading woman in technology, but her story also provided a strong example of how foresight and innovation could transform a company. Number 11. Nancy Zimmerman. Nancy Zimmerman is one of the world's most successful hedge fund managers. She has a net worth of $780 million, and all this just shows her extraordinary financial acumen throughout her career. Nancy co-founded Bracebridge Capital, a hedge fund that has been constantly outperforming competitors. Among the bravest moves Nancy ever made was to involve herself in the cadre of hedge funds suing the government of Argentina over debt. This lawsuit yielded Bracebridge Capital $1.1 billion, signifying Nancy's skills in investment and risk assessment. Her ability to maneuver in complex financial landscapes has made her a giant in the finance sector. Apart from these professional pursuits, Nancy also remains actively involved in community activities. She serves as a board member of Brown University and is the chair of the Carney Brain Science Advisory Council. The life story of Nancy has a lot to do with determination, intelligence, and commitment to business and society. Number 12. Sara Blakely. Sara Blakely is the founder of the Spanx empire. Her journey began with just a simple yet amazing idea: creating a product that would allow women to feel good in any outfit. Frustrated by visible panty lines, Sara imagined shapewear to solve this problem. With only $5,000 in savings, Sara started her business. She spent a lot of time and energy developing her idea and looking for a manufacturer. After so many said no, she finally found one that agreed to make the prototype of her first product. The big break came when Oprah Winfrey named Spanx one of her favorite products on her show. Today, the billion-dollar company of Spanx, Success, supports the sweet story of Sara, a testament to perseverance, innovation, and belief in oneself. The story of her going from selling fax machines door to door to being an icon in the fashion industry is really inspiring. Number 13. Judy Scheindlin. You probably know her as the one and only Judge Judy, but her real name is Judy Scheindlin. She struck TV gold. Her courtroom show blew up right after it started in 1996. Judy's quick wit and smarts had everyone watching to see what she'd say next. Millions tuned in each day. Judy's success with Judge Judy made her one of the top-earning hosts worldwide. In 2012, she signed an insane $47 million per year deal with CBS. Can you believe it? But Judy wasn't done yet. After wrapping up Judge Judy in 2020, she launched a new show called Judy Justice on Amazon's IMDb TV. Judy proves keeping it real gets you far. Her ability to connect with viewers by staying true to herself has made her a famous face on TV and a game-changer in the biz. With a net worth of $560 million, Judy shows being your genuine self can open major doors. Her no-nonsense way of handling things is what drew people in and made her a household name. Number 14. Donna Karan. Donna Karan is one of the most famous fashion personalities in the world. She had the interest in fashion since childhood and started working in the fashion industry at 14. At the tender age of 14, she managed to lie about her age so she could work at a jewelry shop in New York, this being the beginning that ignited her passion for fashion. Donna was able to be part of the prestigious Parsons School of Design because of her talent and a lot of determination. At Parsons, she learned the whole process of designing with guidance from a talented designer, Anne Klein. After the death of Anne Klein, Donna became the head designer of the company. In 1984, she made a fashion label, Donna Karan New York. Her designs attracted most women since they are practical, comfortable, and versatile for a modern woman. Today, it stands as a symbol of modernity, dynamism, and success. Donna, with a net worth of $450 million, is a story of creativity, hard work, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Number 15. Abigail Johnson. Abigail Johnson was born into a family with a long-standing tradition of doing business. Abigail is the chairwoman of Fidelity Investments, one of the world's largest investment companies, and a woman commanding a financial empire. It was not about inheriting wealth for her, but proving herself in a competitive industry. After Harvard, she became an analyst and portfolio manager at Fidelity. Her skill in asset management quickly was apparent, and in 1994 she was named manager of one of Fidelity's largest mutual funds, a big career promotion for her. It wasn't all for her fund management ambitions. In 2012, she became the chairman of Fidelity Services, overseeing all core business operations. Being at the helm, innovation in line with the changing financial environment was key for Fidelity. Abigail has been ranked with a net worth of $31.3 billion, which simply tells a story of perseverance, leadership, and the ability to navigate a difficult financial landscape. Number 16. Suzanne Clatton. Suzanne Clatton has over $23 billion, making her one of the richest women in the world. Most of her money comes from BMW cars. Her dad, Herbert, saved BMW from failing back in the 1950s. He left Suzanne a big part of the company when he passed. Suzanne plays an important role at BMW. Under her leadership, BMW keeps making new ideas to stay ahead. They bring exciting new tech to their cars. This keeps BMW as one of the top car brands around the globe. Even though she's very wealthy, Suzanne prefers to stay private. You don't see her in the spotlight much. Suzanne's story is about responsibility, thinking of new things, and caring for what her family built. Her work at BMW helps them stay strong as a worldwide leader in the car industry. No matter how much money or fame comes, honoring family legacy and always improving is what really matters. Suzanne leads by example in this way. Number 17. Safra Catz. Safra Catz is among the most powerful women in technology. She has proven to be one of the key people who have helped make Oracle one of the leading technology firms in the world. Safra has been at Oracle since 1999, when she joined the company as its senior vice president. Quickly, she rose to prominence and played a critical role in shaping the strategic direction of Oracle. She became the president of the company in 2004, when she took up the charge of critical operations and played a decisive role in major mergers and acquisitions. Her sharp strategic insights and quick decision-making carried Oracle through many a tough challenge. Her success with $2 billion of net worth is really the story of leadership, strategic thinking, and the ability to understand the complexities of the tech industry. Number 18. Gina Rinehart. Gina Rinehart is believed to be the richest woman in Australia, with mining being the source of her vast wealth. Part of the inheritance from her father, who was a mining tycoon, Gina was unable to rest on her laurels. She decided to continue the family business and transformed Hancock Prospecting into a global mining giant. One of Gina's landmark projects is the Roy Hill Project, a large-scale iron ore mining venture. With many technical and legal challenges, Gina still made the project emerge as a success and established Hancock Prospecting as a global leader in the mining industry. Gina diversified the business, reinventing it into large-scale livestock farming. Currently, Hancock Prospecting is one of Australia's largest livestock companies. With a net worth of $31.5 billion, Gina's story is a story of perseverance, leadership, and a commitment to her family's legacy and sustainable development. Number 19. Anne Wojcicki. Anne Wojcicki was the co-founder of a firm offering genetic testing services, 23andMe. She set out on her journey into science with a belief that everyone had a right to know about their ancestry and health. Anne's vision has materialized in the creation of 23andMe, which has allowed millions all over the world to discover themselves. Their customers know their ancestors, unlock possible risks for health, and even find long-lost relatives. Proof is unnecessary. The success of this company became evident from a raise in hundreds of millions of dollars from investors like Google. Anne has a net worth of $270 million, and her life is a great example of how innovation, upon a commitment to improving human health, pays off. Her work in genetic data has largely influenced science and the healthcare industry. Number 20. Doris Fisher. Doris Fisher is the co-founder of Gap, one of the most successful retail brands in the world. Her journey began in 1969 when she and her husband, Don Fisher, opened the first Gap store in San Francisco. Doris had a keen eye for fashion trends, particularly denim, and quickly transformed Gap from a small store into a billion-dollar fashion empire. Under her leadership, Gap expanded rapidly, offering a comprehensive selection of clothing, accessories, and home products. Doris's success is not only due to the quality of Gap's products, but also its ability to quickly and effectively respond to fashion trends and customer needs. Her story is one of innovation, leadership, and a commitment to providing customers with stylish, affordable clothing. Number 21. Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand is an American Jewish icon and a really wealthy woman worth $460 million. She really created a successful career on the stage and screen, and the status of EGOT was achieved by winning at least one Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award. Barbra's first steps were taken when she came to New York City being a teen because of her passion for song and theater. She started performing in small nightclubs and taking minor stage roles. In 1962, when she met producer Harry Belafonte, the doors began to open for her. Barbra has put most of her wealth into real estate, including a $100 million cliffside mansion in Malibu. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance, talent, and staying true to one's dreams. It is rare for a performer in the entertainment world to remain relevant for so many years, but Barbra has. Number 22. Leonore Annenberg. Lee Annenberg was married to Walter Annenberg, who owned many newspapers and magazines. Walter became very rich. Even though Lee got most of her money from Walter after he passed, she wanted to help others. Lee gave a lot of money to help the arts, schools, and public services. She worked hard with the Annenberg Foundation. They gave billions to help schools, doctors, and save important culture. One big thing Lee did was start the Annenberg Challenge. It gave $500 million to help public schools in the USA. Lee really cared about helping through donations. She became one of the most important people for giving money to good causes. Her work still helps communities all over the country today. With a net worth of $1.7 billion, Lee's story shows us that having lots of money can be used to help people and make society better in a lasting way. Number 23. Judy Faulkner. Judy Faulkner is the CEO and founder of Epic Systems, the healthcare software company that deals with the medical records of millions of patients in the country. It all started when Judy just had an idea to form health tech, software that would enhance the efficiency of healthcare systems. In 1979, Judy founded Epic Systems while working out of her basement with just a few employees. It went on to grow steadily over the years and ultimately became a leader in the country for electronic health record implementations. Today, Epic Systems are used by some of the biggest health systems across America, including the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins. Judy's success is emblematic of her commitment to innovation and belief that technology can change healthcare. Her company has helped modernize the health sector, reducing the workloads of doctors and patients in obtaining and managing medical information. Judy's net worth is $8.6 billion, and her life story is one great example of how a business can be built to change the world profoundly from one simple idea. Number 24. Ruth Porat. Ruth Porat serves as the Chief Financial Officer of Alphabet Inc. and Google, which puts her among the most influential women in finance. Ruth's path to the pinnacle of the tech industry started with a robust background in finance, as she held high-ranking positions at Morgan Stanley before she joined Google. Ruth has overseen Google's finances during a period of quick growth and development. Her strategic guidance has helped Alphabet Inc. keep its status as one of the world's most valuable companies. People know Ruth for her keen financial insight and her skill to handle complex financial situations. Outside her job at Google, Ruth also stands up for women in business. She has backed efforts to boost diversity in the tech sector and has strived to create chances for women in finance. With a net worth of $460 million, Ruth's tale speaks of leadership, toughness, and a dedication to clearing the way for future generations of women. Number 25. Betsy Cohen. Betsy Cohen stands out as a trailblazer in financial services, having started several companies that have caused a revolution in how people receive financial services. Betsy's career in finance took off when she became one of the first women to become a partner at a big law firm, but her entrepreneurial drive soon pushed her to launch her own businesses. During the 1970s, Betsy created Jefferson Bank, which emerged as one of the first banks in the U.S. to offer services designed for small businesses and entrepreneurs. Later, she established the Bancorp, a financial services firm that provides specialized banking services to companies outside the banking sector. With Betsy at the helm, the Bancorp has evolved into a key player in the financial services scene, managing billions in assets. With $245 million to her name, Betsy's financial achievements have made her a top player among women in the industry. Her journey shows how fresh ideas and dedication to helping overlooked markets can result in huge wins in the money world. Number 26. Estée Lauder. Estée Lauder, born Josephine Esther Mentzer, started a huge beauty company known worldwide. As co-founder of Estée Lauder Companies, she helped make it one of the top brands for high-end skin, makeup, perfume, and hair products. Estée's journey to success began with her love of beauty and understanding what women want. Estée got her start selling skin creams made by her chemist uncle to salons and hotels. Her big break came when she scored a spot at the fancy store Saks Fifth Avenue. Soon everyone was talking about her products. Estée believed in quality, new ideas, and excellent customer service. This helped her build an empire around beauty. Under Estée's leadership, the company grew globally and became a household name you see everywhere. Today, it's worth billions. Their products are sold in over 150 countries. With a net worth of $32.5 billion, Estée's legacy still shapes the industry. These women have all built incredible empires in their respective fields. Their influence is undeniable, from casinos and candy to fashion and technology. They didn't just inherit wealth, they expanded it, innovated, and created new opportunities. Their stories show us that achieving greatness with determination, vision, and hard work is possible. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There are more stories of powerful women just waiting to be uncovered. See you in the next video.